You can hear 100% infill. Huge thing here. This is also on island. I mean, can you even see it 3D printed? Oh no, even play around. It's very nice. So we are in the lab. 40mm tube. Whoa. Be mine. All our different materials. How do you guys like this? I think we are live. Hey, how's everyone? Hi everyone, Jara Walker, Show Firelight from both Twitch and YouTube. Printed Division, how are you? Printed Vision, sorry. Non-Farm from YouTube, how are you? Chewy from Twitch. What's the topic tonight? I think it's in the title. We will first look at the PolyCoin winner, then looking at some companies that are going to ERRF, and then we will start the Printbuster topic, which is flow calibration. I want to close that topic. I wanna close the channel, and I wanna make sure that we all agree on the conclusion, and then we just close that topic. We've never closed a Printbuster topic, so I hope today we'll be able to close it because we keep adding topic, keep adding, but we've never closed one. So I hope we can close that one. Hi, FF Patch. I'm a printer. Zombie printing swatch. You know, on Zombie Stream, you know, when I work, I usually I usually put a tweet, and as Zombie is working late, then it's more my time of working. So I always put Zombie's tweet, and then I always hear Ponymaker, Clipper, and Swatch Track. It's like somehow every time I focus, it's like, yeah, Ponymaker, Clipper, Swatch Track, and Clipper, Swatch Track, and that's the main word that he's using on his. Oh, it's Clipper, Clipper here, Clipper there, Swatch Track here, Swatch Track there. Printing. What's next? Which filament tastes the best? Doing some Splatoon print for my kid. Splatoon. I don't even know what is Splatoon. 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 Oh, it's a game? Oh, I saw an advertisement. Yeah, yeah. It's a game where you need to paint some stuff, right? Okay, I didn't know it was already very famous. Greetings, future neighbor. Why are you saying this, Jara? Are you in Houston? I downloaded Zombie. I still need to print. Hey, the real Mark UW, how are you? Sebastian, how are you? Doing a track but anticipate it to be ugly when it comes out. Reset your mic. Mic problem issue. Okay, okay. I know how to do. I know how to do. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Is that better now? Is the mic better now? I forgot to open my Twitch creator board. Creator dashboard. There you go. Yeah. So how is the microphone now? And then let me put this here. And then put this here. Put this here and put this here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Great. Great. And then I lost all my chat. So let me go back here. Yeah. Sorry if I missed some people. Just Mecca, how are you? Bring and show us the Kong. Oh, yeah. You see, I put it there. That guy, and I will put the Kong there. I will go to Changshu to the production. Hopefully, I will try to go next week. So next week, I'm going to do a factory tour because I promised that I will do that before I go to ERRF. So I will try to go next week. I will try to go to the production next week, and then I don't know how to do yet. I don't know if I need to find a way. Maybe I will do with my phone, and then I will just connect to Streamlab on my phone, and then just walk you through the same way as I done this weekend, with the printer. So I will try to find a way to do this way, and then I will give you a factory tour. Numeric new decor. No, that's actually the old one. Well, actually the second one. But because of the lockdown and all the issue, then I had to do it from home. And now I'm back to the office because now the internet seems to be much better. Hi Pezlis, how are you? Okay, maybe I missed some of the people. Sorry for that. Bad company. Mike is okay. He returned to home. Microphone, yeah, all is okay. And Estio, what is the car thing? The car thing? What car thing? Is there a car thing? Is there a car somewhere on the model? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for being awesome. Oh, sorry, forgot. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome. Builders Mark. How are you, Builders Mark? Let's go. Always bringing some awesome positiveness, excitement in the chat. There you go. There you go. Hey, Steven, how are you? Toymaker 3D is so awesome. Just Maker, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. Blue car behind you. Blue car. Oh, that one? Is that one? Let me check. This one? It's part of the army models. So this is army blue. We have like you have army beige. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much lighting. Army beige. Whoa, takes the light very well. Oh, sorry, I forgot the nose. It's supposed to be there. And then we have that guy there. This is army light green. That's because of Portera. And then, oh, internet? Really? Really? Let me check. Oh. Let me check. Let me check. I'm testing different server. Japan for China. Okay, let me try this one. Japan for China. Japan for China. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Please, 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 please come back. Please, 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 please come back. Okay, let's try this one. Is that better now? My dad has a real Navy Jeep like this. Really? Where's like exactly like this? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So anyway, I was saying, yeah. So the army light green. This is the army blue, and then that guy is the well, it's a bit dirty, but the army red. That guy is the army brown. And then we have that guy, which is the army dark green. So basically all of this collection is for the army stuff. Do you also know this guy? Who played Little Soldier, or how do you call that? Like, you know, when we were a kid, you know, I always play this guy. Like, you know, all the smaller army stuff. And actually, Portera can be pretty. Look at this. This is FDM. Well, what's good? I think I broke the leg. I broke the leg. This is also FDM. This is FDM. And this is FDM also. All printed. So we can print this because the support is easy to remove. If you print with real PLA, when we are going to remove the support for the firearm here, the gun, then it will break the gun. Okay. So I haven't been reading the chat. Nick doesn't print. No, otherwise he would be on MakerDeck. Yeah, all of this was printed with by one of our creators, and then out of all the stuff here, the only thing I printed is all the animals and the polysmooth stuff. This is polysmooth. It has been smoothed already. So what I like with polysmooth is that, you know, all of this detail, I mean, it's highly detailed stuff, but the light is too bright. But if I do, you can see the details. How can you send this? You get what I mean? Like, how can you send? You cannot send this. So you have to find a way to polish it. So that's why we print this kind of stuff with polysmooth. And then what else I printed? Printed this also, polyflex. Anyway, this I didn't print it, but that's also flex. Did you use dissolvable support? Yeah. For this one, I use dissolvable support. I used to print it in PLA, but I always break it. So I ended up printing in flex because I bring this to exhibition. But when people like use it during exhibition and then they touch, it always breaks. Now they can touch as much as they want. It's flexible. So yeah, that's a thing that sometimes people forget. Sometimes they want to print something that is very strong. Then, you know, most of the time just use TPU. If you need strong and like very particular rigidity or something like this, but you know, like something printed in flex with like a fair number of shells, like I don't know, let's say 5 to 6 shells. I mean, it's pretty rigid. I don't know what kind of modulus you need, but in often case, just printing with TPU is the solution. I'm trying out the polysmooth kit. Oh, great, Zombie. I tossed a pic in Discord, show of print of Splatoon print we have done. Let's check. Oh, that's so cool. So this is dual color, right? That's so cool. That's really cool. You need a lot of different colors, right? Started streaming with the ABS I just got for the Voron part. Thanks again. Yeah, great custom creation. Zombie said our ABS is pretty good to print, so I hope you will have the similar experience. Jara Walker hoping for Polymaker dual color. Yeah, actually, if you're part of the Awesome Squad on Discord, then you would know a lot about our dual color already. What color we're going to release, how is it gonna be named, when it's going to be released. So all the guys, all the Awesome Squad in the chat, they already know all of this. So if you want to join the Awesome Squad, you have to go on Discord, and then you have to reach level 10, and then you will have a huge amount of information about our new product. Hey, Eric, how are you? Luna Burn Studio. Thank you for being so active on our Discord, especially for Polycast. I hope Tongyue has helped you to answer your questions. He has taken over most of the Polycast test and stuff, so he knows much more than me. So I hope he was able to answer all of your questions. Because like I said last time, you know Polycast more than us. So so sometimes I hope we still have some answers for you. Printed vision. I printed a mug using Polylite Silk Silver PLA and use variable layer height, and it made strips in the print. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of variable layer height because then it will look so strange. Because if you have an even number of even height of the layers, then it looks very smooth. As soon as you use variable layer height, then I don't know, it looks so strange. Luna Burn, only level 1 so far. Yeah, you know, we have a perfect example, which is Bob. Bob has reached level 10 in 1 week. So he was just very active during 1 week. And then he reached the awesome squad in 1 week. I got a triple color recently. Do you also plan to have that? Maybe, Sebastian, maybe we plan. Is the Polyterra lavender beaver in front of the polymaker scientist? The beaver is... Where's my beaver? Where's my beaver? Oh, I still have internet issue. Polymaker. Yeah, I don't know which one you're talking about. Because this is the lavender. But I don't know where is the beaver. Sorry, the beaver is gone. Do you know what I do is? It looks like they're all white, right? Actually, all of these are color changing. So some are UV color changing, some are temperature color changing. So I don't know how to find out. This one is glow in the dark. This one maybe is UV. Oh, this one is color changing. You see, it turned green, blue. Yeah, the light is too strong. You see, it turned like bluish green. This one is UV changing. I think I have another temperature changing. Oh, glow in the dark blue. So glow in the dark green, glow in the dark blue, temperature changing, UV changing, and the last one. Yeah, I don't know for this one. I thought I had a temperature changing blue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for this one. But anyway, they are going to come next month. Hey, Chris, how are you? Teams. Oh, did I forget my Teams again? Let me close it. Okay, no more Teams. Hey, Tripod Garage, how are you? Did you receive the spool already? I'm excited to try out my Rainbow Zeal Tech filament. 30 degree or more usually, I think, to change. Yeah, depending on the additive. This one is 30 degree, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do more than 30 degree. How's the temperature color change work? I will explain more once we will release some of them. Hey, Bob is here. How are you, Bob? Ran into some snags printing at 100-degree chamber. I think I sorted out. So hopefully maybe my first test print tomorrow with PCPBT. Awesome. Yeah, I think the 100-degree chamber is going to help a lot, like a lot. Wait, what's happening there? Okay. Okay, so printing the Def Racer, awesome. What's the stock of PLACF Live? Can I send out 2 spools for my past giveaway? Yeah, should have. Stock should be good. Stock for Polymaker should always be good, theoretically. So let's check. No, sold out. Okay, let me check. Let me go and check that for you. The perfect bad example. I'm so happy to say, oh, we have awesome stock, and then I only choose the first product I choose, and there you go. What's happening there? What is happening there? Parallel desktop, come here. Come here. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Thank you for showing how bad we are at keeping stock. There are filament companies which have bigger problems with stock. Yeah, I mean, depending on the number of SKU, we do have, I think, 400 SKUs now. We should have, I think I checked Monday, out of 400 SKUs, I think we have 12 that are out of stock. And then, the stock arrive every week. But you need a very good forecasting system and stuff. So I developed a whole system using Power BI. If any of you use Power BI or kind of fanatic of data analysis, then I am also. I create a lot of tools. I use a lot of Python to create my tools. PLACF, PLACF. Yeah, it's going to arrive next week. There is 40 that arrive. The week after, 200. The week after that, 460, and the week after that, 290. So yeah, just wait 1 or 2 weeks, then it's going to be back in stock. Yeah, sorry for that. We do have, it's one of the 12 that are out of stock this week. So yeah, just unlucky that it ended up being one that you need. Okay, so what should we do first? Shall we do the PolyCoin first or the company at ERRF first? VBA champion of the world here. Data analysis. Yeah, VBA. I use also a lot of VBA, to automate all the tasks, but much less than Python, and less than M. The query language. Folks, let's find more items on the website out of stock. Well, you can try all the. I mean, I'm confident we have very good stock. It's very easy. You just go here and then you click Polyterra. You see, everything is in stock. If there is no cross, it means it's in stock. Marble, everything is in stock, and we have huge amount of color, right? Everything is in stock. Polylight PLA, everything is in stock. Silk PLA, everything is in stock. Galaxy PLA, everything is in stock. We do have good stock. I'm confident we have good stock. Here, everything is in stock because the blue is, we discontinue the blue. PLA Pro, everything is in stock. We discontinue the silver. Light PLA, everything is in stock. PLACF is out of stock. Polymax PLA, everything is in stock. So no problem. Wood, everything is in stock. PETG, everything is in stock. Translucent PETG, everything is in stock. Polymax PETG in stock. And then let's do 2 more. ABS, everything. Oh yeah, because the dark gray is a new product. It will arrive in 1 or 2 weeks. It's a new product, so that's why it's out of stock. I just put it on the website already. And then ASA. Army Brown. Okay, maybe there is one here. Army Brown, or maybe because it's also a new product. I'm not sure if any of you have seen Army Brown before. I don't think so. Maybe it's because it's a new product also, because I see it's one of the latest color. But rather than that, you see TPO 90, everything is in stock. TPO 95, everything is in stock. And this is 1.35, but I'm pretty sure 2.85 we have pretty much everything in stock as well. Polysmooth, everything. Oh, maybe pink Polysmooth is out of stock. So it's not bad, really. It's for such a portfolio, it's not bad, and mainly because we have a lot of businesses that rely on our stock, so we don't have choice. We have to keep a good stock. Python is more flexible, yeah. When we see the next big sales, we will see if we can buy it out. Oh, that's impossible. I usually have stock. When I do a sale, it means I'm confident with the stock. I mean, just check the number of spools. This is Polytera Charcoal Black. I mean, there is almost 4 tons. So good luck to good luck to buy out. Even if you have like thousands of printer. When we see the next, if you write eu.polymaker.com, more is not on stock. Yeah, but that's the EU team, and the EU team don't really rely on the website. They rely on resellers. The pink is out of stock. Paisley's bought everything. Okay, so sorry, you said the PolyCoin or ERRF? PolyCoin. Okay, so let's choose. We need to choose our winner. Let's do that. Let's choose. What happened there? You remember what filament type it was for the new 6 colors of 3 kg? Yeah, it was the Polytera PLA. Yeah, good luck. Good to find out. ABS is also coming in 3 kg. I mean, look how beautiful they are. This I'm so happy with the design of the 3 kg spool. I think they came out awesome. I mean, some there. Come on, internet, come back. Please. I beg you. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back slowly, but it's coming back. Okay, it's back now. Okay, it should be back now. Okay, so which of the coin was the favorite from the community? And then I will choose the one that I think represent the best Polymaker. So here we have 1 reaction, 3 reaction, 10. So this one was pretty liked. The problem here is it was not printed. I wish we have a printed version of this one. Maybe we have later. Here we have 3 reactions. 3. Okay, so the print. I think that was the printed one. No, not even. No, that was a different one. So 10. So this one is first. No reaction here. 5, 6 reaction here for this one. 7 reaction here. 8 reaction for this one. 11, 15 reaction for this one from Sebastian Muse, and then plus another 8 reaction here. Here we have 9 reaction for Builder's Mark, 2 reaction here, 3 reaction, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reaction here. 7 reaction here, 4 reaction here, 3 reaction, 6, 10 here, 4, 1, 9 here, and then 4 here, FDAF patch, 3, and 3. Okay, so if we check with the reaction, then this one was pretty popular. This one was pretty popular. Okay, so this one is nice. Like, you can fidget with it. It's easy to print. I like there is 2 color, and you can use the fact that I mean, you don't need an MMU or anything, right? You just need the filament change, I guess. Yeah, maybe, and it's print in place, right? Yeah, it should be print in place using overhang to do the connection. So this one is really good, and I think it's easy to print. So what I wanted is, I wanted something that doesn't like something easy to print, okay, that people can print. I wanted something that could have different color by only using filament change. Okay, you don't need to have an MMU or something. And I wanted something so easy to print. You can do a color change, and something that is not as simple as just a coin. I wanted something that could move or have some kind of movement in it. So this tick all the ones. So I also liked another one that was a special. Yeah, this one. I also like that one. The problem with that one is I like it, but I think it has to be printed in different parts, and then you have to be assembled. You cannot print it in one go. So, and then this one is also nice. And this one you can print it in one go, I think. And you can you do, is it a color change or? Yeah, so this one, the problem is it's not a filament color change. It's I think he's using dual extrusion or something. But this one is really cool as well. Maybe less easy to print in a way that you have to have the accuracy pretty well. I really liked also the atom. I really wanted to have the atom on there. So we can only choose one PolyCoin. This one is nice because it's really easy to print, but it doesn't move or it doesn't do some stuff. But I like the fact that you have some magnet and stuff. So which one could be? This one is really nice, but too hard to print. This one, I love it also. I love this one. I would have reversed the color, but apparently it would be too hard because of the overhang below. But I really like this one. This was printed in one go. Spin action as well. It's print in place. Yeah, it's print in place. Oh, and it does spin pretty well, actually. It does spin pretty well. So I'm between. Let me check the other. This one. What does this one do? Okay, so this one is similar. This one is also nice. So I'm in between this one, printed place, this one, and the one that the community had the most reaction, this one. So which one should we choose? So let me put them in a PPT and see. Can we do a poll? Can we do a poll? Builders Mark or Zombie, if you're still there, is there a way to do a poll or? Oh, last time, Zombie, what was the thing that you told me last time? Last time you that there is a thing that you I remember a website or something like this, and then I could do a poll inside. Okay, so let me take this one. Well, you know what? I will take. So we have that one, and then or that one. That one will maybe slightly modified. Let's see, and then this one. Okay. FDAV patch. I skip your video? No, I think we watch it. Is this one, right? Is this one, right? Oh, it's stackable. Okay, so this one is also stackable. I remember there's another one that was stackable. Yeah, it was this one. This one was also stackable. Oh, it doesn't want. Oh, there you go. And then you could put a magnet. Yeah, sorry, my internet is not fast enough. Yeah, it's stackable, and then you can put a magnet behind to put it on the fridge. It's pretty cool. Also, I wish we could have multiple PolyCoin. But anyway, I will put all the PolyCoin on our printable, and then people can print. But I want to have an official one. So anyway, we have that one. So let me reduce. So we have these three candidates, which I really like, and apparently the community also like this one. So let's say PolyCoin number 1, that's going to be this guy. PolyCoin number 2, and PolyCoin number 3. So again, I want something easy to print. The color change is easy, and then and not too big, of course. So something nice to print for ERRF, and then yeah. So again, the only part I don't like with this one is too blue or too teal, or there's too much of one color. So maybe we could we may change some stuff around here, but basically it would be this one if we change here. I like the atom on the side here. I like the touch. Anyway, all of them I like something about it, but I cannot choose. So I would need your help. Yeah, Zombie, what was the straw poll? Is that straw poll? Is that how you can do the poll stuff? Create your poll in second. Yeah, maybe it's that one. Oh, you created one already. Okay. So is that created one? Oh, great. Okay, so which PolyCoin should win? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? So you can click in the link that Zombie has shared, and you can choose. Here's the PolyCoin number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I selected the one with the most reaction, plus the one that corresponds to the official one that I was thinking about. So let's go. Vote, 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 vote. Here, vote. Click in the link in the description. Link in the description. PolyCoin number 1, number 2, or number 3. So again, number 1, it's like a spinning thing, similar to number 3. Number 3 can be stackable as well. and number 2 is spinning, but on the z-axis. I mean, you get what I mean, right? Not on the same plan. I thought MakerCoins originally had a concave surface and texture design wrapping the side. Has that been disregarded for the spinners now? Oh, but that's. I think you're talking about the MakerCoin from Maker's Muse, right? So I think now the coin has been transformed into whatever coin shape stuff that represent your brand, basically. That's my guess. I think you're talking about the the one that has been designed a few years ago, right? And then everyone was using the base design, and they just embedded their logo inside. But I wanted something like cooler. I wanted something cooler. What was that? 6 years? Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't know how many years, but so again, click the link in the description. Let me post the link again, maybe. If some of you missed the link here, then link. Okay, click the link, and then vote. PolyCoin number 1, PolyCoin number 2, PolyCoin number 3. Again, remember, easy to print, not too big, and you can do a color change. And then let me show you the videos again. So this one was the favorite from the community. Can spin this way, printed place, super easy to print, 2 color change. And then you have this PolyCoin from this one from ERRF. PolyCoin from ERRF here, spinning, but on the side. This one, I mean, is spinning much better than I thought it would be. Like the Builder's Mark 1 is spinning, but I think less than this one. It's less smooth, I think. And finally, you have this one from FDAF Patch. But the one from FDAF Patch, for some reason, doesn't spin. Oh yeah, no, it's okay, I think. I guess it depends on the tolerance or something. I don't know how easy it is to print this one. Seems to have some overhang on the bottom. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure for this one. So anyway, okay, I will wait 1 more minute for you to do your choice. Need to do a skull version for you. A skull version of what, like a Polymaker skull version in metal? That would be cool. Embossed concave surface was sign of a good technical print. Yeah, I remember that's MakerCoin. Let's check. Yeah, that one, right? That's that shape. I mean, it was not exactly. Yeah, it was this one. It was exactly this one. So that was from Maker's Muse. It was this shape, and then everyone started doing their MakerCoin in this way, and then it started to evolve. You see, you start to have the spinning thing in the middle, and then it evolve until it doesn't look like a MakerCoin anymore. It just looked like a coin, basically. So yeah, there's some pretty interesting coin there. MakerCoin. Well, you know what? We should. Luna Burn, do you think you can cast this kind of PolyCoin, like having a real coin, like a metal coin? Yeah, I guess we would need a different design to cast it. Anyway, so are we good? So let me. I need to vote also. So I'm gonna vote, and then that should be the last vote. The last vote. Hey, Rock Gumshield, how are you? Mine has a bridging on the bottom, but it's 0.4 from the bed. It needs to be pretty bad to fail. Okay, make a bearing. Just have to assemble it after casting. Yeah, I think it might not be easy to cast this one. Yes, but the trick is to make it spin. Yeah, I can guess so. Maybe they should rename to make a fidget spinner. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so for me, let me check which one I like the most. I'm gonna vote for. I like this one. The only thing that is the side here, because I mean the side is a nice idea to have this thing inside, but the fact that it doesn't print very well, and it won't print very well for a lot of people, then it makes it dirty. It makes the coin strange. So this one I like it, and this one is very easy to print. And this one, my worry is what? This one, my worry is that if you spin it a lot and then you play a lot, maybe I don't know if this can come out, because it's just too small thing. So I don't know, 1 or 2. I like things that are clean. So 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. Let me think. Which one would I go for? 1 or 2, 1 or 2? Yeah, because this one, if the color were not there, then I would choose this one. Yeah, let me go for number 2. Let me go for number 2. Okay, let's see the results. Did you guys finish? It will break. Oh, it will? I had no problem with it. Well, Muse say he has no problem with it. Proud to be one of the last 3. Oh, by the way, all the designers are here or not? Here was Noah. Here was Muse, I think, and this was Dav Patch, right? Do we have all the designer here? We have Muse, yeah. I think Dav Patch was here. Yeah, Dav Patch is here. So only Noah is not here. Only Noah doesn't know. Okay, so I will go for number 2. Okay, ready to see the results? Dav Patch, yeah, Dav Patch is here. Oh, internet, come back. Internet. I will wait for the internet to come back. I hear you fine. Yeah, I can see that internet is dropping. Internet is dropping. Okay, internet is back. Internet is back. So let's select the winner. So I will go for number 2. Vote. VPN user voting is not allowed. I'm not allowed to vote for my own PolyCoin. Can I close the VPN, vote, and then how can I not be able to vote for my own stuff? Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. So ready to show the results? Ooh, between 3 and 2, it was very close. Between 3 and 2, very, very close. Like 1 vote. FDAF patch win by 1 vote. That's crazy. Okay, so that's gonna be 1 vote, 12-13. So I guess it's a tie right now. Oh, you guys still voting? No, I still have 13. So okay, we'll go for. Oh, wait. Number 2 is first. Well, let me refresh. Live result. Live result. Oh, and number 2 is first. I thought it was number 3. Oh, did I read it wrong? Okay, so number 2 is now going ahead. Number 2 is going ahead. Okay, I give 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then I close. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. What are we counting? It's a countdown. 8, 7 for you to vote for the best PolyCoin from the community. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I do the last refresh. Okay, congratulations to PolyCoin number 2 for winning the contest. So this is going to be our official PolyCoin, and I will still put all the other in our. I mean, you can print the one you want, right? And but this is going to be the let's say official one for us. So I will contact. Well, actually, Muse is here. Muse is here. Congratulations, you just won. How many spools did I put for that contest? I don't remember. Blah, design the PolyCoin. The best design will be rewarded. 5 spools of your choice. So congratulations, Muse, for the 5 spool. Rigged FDAF patch. Sorry, FDAF patch. I thought you were number 1, but it seems that some people were not voting. What haven't voted when I went there. What price? Yeah, maybe you're right. I will still give you a spool, FDAF patch and IRIB. You will FDAF patch. You are going to get 2 spool, and IRIB you're going to get 1 spool. Okay, because you were part of the top 3. That's a good point, Zombie. Good idea. So congratulations again to Muse, FDAF patch, and Noah for your awesome PolyCoin, and also I guess I should thanks also Builders Mark, because I think he was one of the first one that introduced the spinning idea. And oh, actually it was different. Sorry, it was different. I thought these were based on the Builders Mark, but I think these are based more on that one, but different. So actually, no, we had a lot of different idea. I mean, obviously, maybe some of the earlier one inspired some of the later one, but I don't see any particular resemblance. Maybe this one and this one are similar. This one, a bit of this one, a bit of the stackable. But anyway, in any case, congratulations. And actually, the actual winner was one of the first entry, which is pretty nice. Okay, great. So what's next? So let me get that. Okay. I feel terrible. I missed it. This is so cool. Yeah, don't worry. I never know if I should say Maker Meals right or the 3 even or. So we need to think about another contest that I need to start. What kind of contest we could do? Maybe before ERRF or something. We need to think about a contest. What we wanted some competition. Yeah, what kind of contest? How many different swatch truck can you print? Zombie and his swatch truck. Come on. A good like something that will make people design and print. Let me think. Something for the deaf racers. Yeah. A keychain. Can we do a flexi competition? Like how to like design a flexible stuff? Like when you say flexi is a flexi model? Jewelry, yeah. Best art piece. I mean, it doesn't have. I love the new Setnik. Yeah, I'm in the office, so I have more space. It could be. I mean, it could be 3D printing, but it could be something else, right? It could be like art stuff about our polymaker scientists, for example, or something. No, like flexi print. Oh, you mean flexible? Like actual flexible? Or articulated? Articulated or flexible? No. What do you mean? TPU print? Yeah, the problem with TPU print is not a lot of people have TPU at home. Oh, articulated, okay. What? Design something to use empty spool for something. Yeah, but we make cardboard spool now, so I don't know if I mean most of the people will just throw that away in the recycled cardboard stuff. Let me think. Either it could be something challenging to print, like I don't know, for example, the best polyman, for example, the material scientist, or my daughter stuck her little toys on my empty polymaker spool. I designed my coin on paper first by hand drawing. Yeah. Hey, Matt German, how are you? Okay, so it looks like some of you are really like the articulated one. Okay, and then after the articulate, so what's the so just open, so just design the cutest articulated print, or and then whatever, or should we have a topic like animal or something? Go crazy. Look at all of these cool models on the shelf. Yeah, have you seen that one as well? My lighting is not good, but in real it's good. It's sparkle dark blue. I have some ideas. Okay, so the contest would be design articulated print, and that's it. And then whatever articulated print. Okay, that could be an idea. Do I have some other articulated print? So this is considered as articulated, right? Okay. Must have 5 links. I can't design even a circle. Yeah, okay. Then I would think about this contest with the articulated stuff. Can be stuff like chain mail. Can it be stuff like chain mail? Yeah, I don't know. I need to think about it. How to define the rules of the contest. Articulated swatch track. Okay, I will. If you have some ideas of contest, please put it in on Discord, and then print and paint one of the anti toys. Oh, one of the anti toys. Yeah, there's not much to paint, but oh, how about we do this? How about we choose an animal? We choose an animal, and then that I don't have, and then it's, yeah, I don't know, like a design that could fit into that series, because I use a certain design language. Yeah, I don't know. I will think about it. I don't have some good ideas that come to my mind. We have some articulated, something related to the anti-toys. So let's see. Let's see on Discord. Okay. Next topic was the company that will be there at ERRF. I made a list, and I was so impressed by the number of filament manufacturers that's going to be there. But and some let me show you. Let me show you. Where's my Excel? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this. So maybe I should copy paste this and put it there. I think the biggest, the highest number of companies are filament company. Let's go there, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize there is that much. So I made a small Excel here, and this is at least the one that are on the paper. So I don't know how I can get the official list of the actual like who is going to ERRF there. That is in the chat, because for example, Tripod Garage, the Real Sam Prentice. Yeah, for example, these two were not on the list that I had, but I know they are going. So if I'm missing some people, because I have the companies, but I don't have the people. I wish I know also the people that are coming as well. What did I do? Why I cannot delete? What did I do? So yeah, custom creation. This one I know that you're going. Some polymaker scientist goggle. Yeah, but you already designed, and I think yours is already very good. I don't think we should have a contest around this. You will not feel intimidated by the other filament company. Chain all the anti-toys together. You need a display stand for the polymaker scientist. Yeah, I mean, it already has that stand here. But we have the awesome squad already know, but we have another version of this one that is awesome. You're going to see. 3D Musketeers is going. Okay, let me record him. 3D Musketeer. I didn't know he was going, so that's very good. Yeah, if you have some other name that I don't have, then let me know. Where is this? It's in Maryland, Bel Air, I think it's called. He's bringing a full body scanner. Oh, that's going to be cool. So anyway, if we look at the company that are going there, you can check. You see filament company. There is 11 filament company, 12 with Polymaker. And then out of the other printer company, there is only 5. And then that's it. And then of course a bunch of makers, a lot of makers, and that's it. But filament is the stuff that is the most represented at ERRF. And we have Green Gate. No, why do you open there? Can you please open open here? So we have this keep opening in the wrong in the wrong window. So anyway, we have Green Gate 3D, Repcord, Filament, Filamentum, CookieCAD, Color Dream, Filament PM. By the way, how many of you has mistaken Filament PM with Polymaker and the other way around? Because I see a lot of people that are calling Polymaker Filament PM Filament, and I'm sure some of the people kind of mixed up Filament PM with Polymaker. But anyway, Polar Filament, Slice Works, 3D Fuel. Yeah. So 3D Fuel, Slice Works, Polar Filament, Filament PM, Color Dream, Cookie Cat, Filament Tomb, Filament, Repcord, GreenGate 3D, and CapCube. So that's actually 11 and 12 with Polymaker. I hope you come to Murph next year too. Yeah, I will. I should be there. I should be there because I will be in the US. So I will be in all of this type of maker fair. We'll nick Printbust at ERRF. Well, that's going to be, for most of the people, that's going to be the first time we meet in person. So I don't want to give the wrong impression. I don't want to be the annoying guy at ERRF, like going from booth to booth and asking all of these questions. Okay, booth number 1. So you are saying all of this on your website. So how about this, and this? I don't understand. Okay, but how about this? Yeah, but how does that correlate to this? Okay, anyway, booth number 2. Okay, you guys say all of this on your website. Then why is this? Have you tested this? Can you imagine that guy? I mean, that's me, right? But I will, I will make sure to not do that. Protopasta is going. Are you sure? Protopasta. Oh, Prusa. I forgot Prusa. Prusa. So that means we have 2 more. Oh my God. Are you sure they are going? I have to confirm, but so we have Protopasta and Prusa. Prusa, yes. Prusa, yeah. Protopasta, So we have Protopasta there. Filament. So this I need. I need to check. I will double confirm about these guys. But yeah, that's even more filament. Oh my God, how come filament are so? Or did I forget some other? How come they're so well represented, like filaments? Printed solid. Printed solid will be there. Okay. I didn't know. Printed solid. So that's another filament manufacturer. So let me put that printed solid. So I need to double confirm as well. I mean, don't tell me some filament manufacturer in the US, right? Just tell me if you know other company, not only filament, but if you know other company or makers or creators that are going to ERRF that I may be missing. KVP is going. Are you sure? How many companies' name starts with P? That's a good point. Printed solid. Well, because maybe printing. Printed solid, Prusa, Protopasta, Polar Filament, Polymaker. Yeah, not that much. KVP, are you sure, or are you just throwing a bunch of names? KVP. I will double check, but Prusa Solid. What is this? Prusa Solid. Oh my God, so many filament manufacturers. That's crazy. Recreated 3D is filament from recyclable. Oh, no printed solid. Okay, printed solid is not going. Okay, so let me remove. Yes, KVP is going. Okay, great. It's on the flyer. Okay, awesome. Recreated 3D is also going. Recreator 3D. Recreator 3D. Well, is that a creator or is it a company? Recreator 3D. What's Recreator 3D? Oh, it's a project? Recycled PET filament, blah, blah, blah. The recreated 3D. It's a machine? Okay, so this project is also going to be at ERRF. Okay, I will check. I will check that. Prusa Solid. What is Prusa Solid? Prusa Solid? What? That's printed solid. prusasolid.com. prusasolid.com. That's printed solid, right? And printed division just said that printed solid won't be there. It's a joke. Click the link. Yeah, it's printed solid. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get the joke, but okay. They will be there. They will or they will not. Printedsolid.com. Yeah, I know they merge, but will they be there as both, or I send you the flyer on what on what platform? On Twitter, on Discord, on here, on Twitch.
On today's Baker matchup, we're getting.
Oh, this one, okay, because I couldn't see the link. Okay. So let me take that. Yeah, so I based on one of the tweets. So 3D Gloop, E3D, Pasta, KVP. Okay, I got all of these. I got all of these. Enable, Star Labs. Yeah, I got all of them here. Fullerman, blah blah. Yeah, I got all of them. Sorry, 3D Chameleon, Auto Drop. Yeah, I got all of them. I guess E3D and 3D Gloop is the one I didn't put. E3D and 3D Gloop. All the rest I think I have. Printed Solid, Prusa, or LDO Motors maybe. All the rest I have. So anyway, let's. We have toy accessory, software for laser cutter. We have some printing services, Alien 3D, which I consider as like sample box stuff. We have two resellers, Micro Centers and Fabrico, and Printed Solid. But I don't think Printed Solid, can they still resell some other filament that Prusament and Polyalchemy? I'm not sure. You have this TH 3D Studio, but they only resell coax filaments. My Fave Print, you have printing service. Delta Maker, they are doing printer and filament as well. Exoslide, printer frame component. You have Project 3D, Focus, Railcore, Voron Design, and iMade 3D. All of them are printers. You have 3 PCB, Opulo, Big Tree Tech, and Dirt 3D that will be there. Auto Drop 3D, part removal kits. You have Microswift for the nozzle, 3D Chameleon, multi-color hardware kit. Sapphire 3D, metal printing. Nova Labs is a makerspace. Then we have a lot of makers, and most likely I have less than 20% of all the makers that will be there. Something that sell magnets for miniatures. This one is interesting. They are selling magnets, and I think it's to build your miniatures, and apparently they will be there also. So it's interesting. We really have the whole thing about 3D printing. Overhang Lab, liquid resin. We have 2 hot end, which is nice. We have Ferris and Dice Design. And then we have all the filament manufacturer, blah, 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 blah. It's huge. 15, 16 with us. Can you imagine? 16 filament manufacturers. I mean, the filament company are outnumbering all we outnumber any other things, even printers. We outnumber the printer company by far. Printer company, even if you count the frame component and stuff, they're only 7. We're more than twice the printer company. You have extruder, DIY belt printer. You have Make a Day community platform. You have a chocolate printer, charity, prosthetic, enable, calibration probe. You only have one build plate company, which is interesting. You only have one BAM. They don't have any competition when they will go there. And then Macrobot, which is printing some bots. So the biggest competition there, or like the biggest let's say red ocean, I would say, is the filament. It's interesting, right? 4D glue. Did I write? No 3D group. Yeah, 3D group is here. All of this is the one I missed, so I just added this there. Oh, Nick is not reading my comment today. Oh, did I miss something? Gloop is going. Yeah, Gloop is there. Capricorn, I have Capricorn is here. CapTube, Capricorn, I have. He missed the CNC machine. This is which CNC? ETR 3D.com. A lot of my toys are designed to use those magnets. Oh, really? Oh, so you know that company already? It's the first time I hear about the Magnet Baron. That's the first time. That's a lot of printer foods. Yeah. You magnetize parts like guns, arms, etc. to change out part without needing a whole new unit in wargaming. Yeah. I understood that. I browsed through their website to understand why do we have magnets in at Earth. And but I understand now why we have magnets. Super magnets been around a long time. I love magnets. Blah, blah, blah. Capricorn has a filament line now. Yeah. That's why I record them. CapTube as filament and Bowden. So that's why I'm recording. LDO. Yeah, I put it LDO here. So I guess I have most of it. The only one that I don't have is the maker. I don't know how to get the list of the makers. So usually what I do is, hey, Dwight, how are you? How's our filament doing? I think you have received them, right? I hope they are printing well. Sunlu is pretty good. Are they going? Are Sunlu going there? Because we don't know how magnets work. Are you the only Chinese filament manufacturer, though? Ariane, Sunlu, Yusu, Rip Rapper, etc. None of them are on the list. Well, it depends what you mean by filament manufacturer. Do you mean the brand, or do you mean who actually manufactured the filament? But if you mean the brand, then I think it's US. Filament and Filamentum, are they in Europe? Filament is in US, Filamentum is in Europe, no? Cookie Cat, US, China, US, I think China and US. So I think these two are China, but they don't even have a website. I only found a reseller. It's called Color Dream, and oh no, sorry, this one are US. So there's only this one that may be from China, but I don't even have a website. I only found one of their resellers. It's called Color Dream. But if you check Color Dream, there's no website. There's nothing. So I have no idea where this one. Oh, there is some. Yeah, it's Chinese. So it's from China. So there will be. It's this one. If you check Color Dream Filament, it will be from China. Never heard of them. Yeah, I've never heard of them either. Even when I Google, I cannot find anything. I checked, but you see, I only find an Australia reseller. I have no idea where. Yeah, I have no idea about them. Basically, it's this pool, Color Dream on Alibaba, Titan Supply. So they don't have they only have resellers. Apparently, their biggest one is CS3D in Australia. That's our Poly Plus. But anyway. Oh, I didn't know Polymaker is a company. Really? Polymaker is a lifestyle. Printbuster is a lifestyle. Because we don't know how magnets work. Yeah, it's magic. So anyway, I just wanted to show you a bit. I discovered that yesterday when I made the list of because I like to study exhibition before I go there. I like to go into each. I'm for the Printbuster community. You know how detailed I like to be, right? And for me, before I go to an exhibition, I always go through each of the exhibitor website that are related to my industry, right? Like if we go to Formnext or TCT, I'm not going to spend time learning about all the metal printing or this kind of thing, right? But at least within my industry, and at ERRF is basically all of them, then I go one by one and then I learn. I learn who is Yacon 3D Lab, what do they do, where do they come from, what is Lightburn software, what is NT, blah, 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 Mika Tech, Alien 3D, what do they do? I mean, most of them, I know them already, but I don't know. My favorite print, what kind of printing service do they do? What kind of filament do they use? What kind of 3D printing technology do they use? Delta Maker, what kind of printer, Delta printer do they make? Are they good Delta printer? What do they market, etc. So I like to go into details in all of them. I made 3D. I've never known their toy printer. So I like to do that because if I don't do that, then I will lose a lot of time at ERRF just being introduced to the company. So I like to go there. I know everything about the company that is online already. So I can ask questions that you cannot find online. Because what's the point of having an exhibition if the point is you can ask some stuff that you usually don't have access to. I mean, I don't mind when people come to the Polymaker booth and ask the difference between Polymax PLA and Polylite PLA. I mean, they can just look up online, right? But that's fine. Maybe it's easier. But for me, I don't like it. I don't like going to a booth and then you ask a question which is basically on the first page of their website. So I like to do a little bit of research so that when I go there, I ask some stuff that are interesting. And hopefully that will make them interesting also. Chris Baseman is going to. Yeah. I saw that Chris is going as well. They are the makers on the bottom. Here, yeah. Here is some makers that are going. Yeah, so this is some makers that are going, and most likely I'm missing a bunch because I've seen like around 100 booths in the middle, and these are most of them are makers. So I just don't know them because you see my list is 64 booth, right? But I think there is more than 200 exhibitors. So I'm missing more than half of who is going there. Nero and Steve Build is going. Yeah, but I think they are going as part of the Voron team, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I can ask, but I have the Voron design here. I'm not sure if they are going on their own, like they have their own booth, like the Nero booth and then the Steven booth, or they are going part of the Voron team, like the Voron booth. So Nero is going solo? Okay, that's good to know. Nero. That's good to know. Very good to know. Steve is going as the Voron. Okay, got it. Very good to know. So Nero is going to have a booth. That's cool. That's cool. Nero doesn't do a lot with Voron, actually. Yeah, actually, I contacted him about this, and it was pretty clear. I think you have to open a ticket on the Voron Discord, because I want to make sure I have my YouTube channel on one side and the Voron on the other side. So that's why I don't want to bother him with all the Voron stuff. So that's why I don't talk about Voron stuff with him. There may be a Voron booth. Yeah, there will be a Voron booth. Hey, Everything Plus Ultra, how are you? Nero and Steel Beard is good. Yeah, I got that one. That is smart pre-planning. That way you're not wasting your time or the vendor's time. Yeah, do it 3D, exactly. Even though I don't want you to think that if you come to me and you ask some question that I already answered multiple times on the website, I will feel strange, right? I mean, I'm very happy. That's just my way of doing. But for most people, shows is about discovering. I mean, there's no point of going to the website and stuff if you are just a regular users that just want to enjoy the show and learn some stuff, right? So I'm not saying you should learn about all our materials online before coming to our booth. I'm not saying this, right? It's more from a professional perspective. That's why I do this job. If I was just a customer that go to this, I would never do that. I just wanna, well, maybe I would, but that's just a way of doing, right? But you are all very welcome to our booth and ask any question you want. I will most likely never be in the Polymaker booth, but if we cross somewhere in the thing, then you can ask any question you want, and we can talk about anything. But yeah, out of the 2 days, I'm not sure I will be often in the booth. But I have a team coming. We're 4 people coming. Most likely 2 of them will be on the booth, and 2 other, Andy and me, most likely will go around, or most likely we will do some turn or something. Anyway, I'm planning on MERF 2023. About time I went to one. Oh, do it! You never went to a MERF or ERRF? Guys like me, this ERRF is going to be the first one for me. I'm really hoping Maker Faire Bay Area comes back this year. Yeah. Voron 0.2 is being released that day soon. So Nick, so like a V series ASA filament rumor. What? So Nick, so like a V series. Oh, you mean we need to do an ASA series for that new Voron? Will you hand out anything? This will be my first. Well, we will have some helmets from Loyal that we can give away. We will have some samples, stuff like this. How can we clog? What? How can we clog Polylight PLA? Just leave it in the nozzle for 3 hours at 300 degree, and then after it carbonizes, then that's it. Your nozzle is clogged. You cannot print anymore. That's an interesting question, but okay. So that was a little bit of ERRF preparation. Let's say I want you to share with you. So the main thing I want you to share with you is I was so impressed by the number of filaments. So like, if we do let's say if we do this, and then if we do this, if we do this, then if we do this, and if we do this, and if we do this, if we do this, okay, and then if we rank them, okay, so you can see filaments 14 company, maker 8, but I mean we can put maker aside, printer 5. So if we remove maker, then we end up with filament 14, printer 5. So do you see the big difference? That's crazy. And then printing service 2, then resellers 2, PCB 2, and then 1. So like it's like, I don't know. That's what I discovered yesterday, and that's what I wanted to share with you. I was just so impressed. I couldn't believe that there were that much filament manufacture. I thought it was more about printers and stuff, but no. It's, I mean, obviously maker is above, right? Maker is above. But in terms of company, then filament is the biggest. So it's it's interesting. You are an Excel pro. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with Excel and Power BI. I told you I'm responsible of all the the stock, the inventory, all the business stuff, the sales. So I have to deal with that on a daily basis. Seems like an interesting snapshot of the 3D printing market. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, the filament. I don't know if here the ratio is 3 times more filament company than printers. Would you think? Would you think that? Would you think that it's the case on the market? There is 3 times more filament manufacturers than there is printer. Well, one thing we can say is there is definitely more filament manufacturers than printer, because most of the printer manufacturers has their own filament, but most of the filament manufacturers don't have printers. So, but now, what we need to look at from a professional perspective is the difference between how many brands there is against how many filament manufacturers itself, right? If you compare the number of brands to the number of filament manufacturers, there's a huge difference, right? You may have, I don't know, you may have 500, 1,000 brands, but you only have less than 50 filament manufacturers. So that's also something to keep in mind. But how many of the printer company are really just selling white label filament? Yeah, that's exactly the real market of UW. For example, I mean, Prusa is manufacturing their own filament, most of it, if not all of it. Essentium, I think they are extruding their own filament. Who else? Which printer manufacturers are also making their own filament? Because it's hard, right? It's hard to be focusing on both printer manufacturing and filament manufacturing. But how many of the printed solid? Printed solid? Yeah, no printed solid. Yeah. Okay, great. So the last topic, IC3D. IC3D don't make printers, right? Do they make printer? IC3D, they only make filament, no? Oh, no, they make printer. Okay. And do they also manufacture? IC3D is an on-demand manufacturing application workshop converging traditional manufacturing process with digital 3D printing technology. Also, that's not their printer, is it? Oh, I know IC3D is a reseller of us, IC3D. But do they manufacture printer or filament? No, I don't think. I think they are resellers, right? Multiple niche filament company too. Yeah. Local filament manufacturers are huge also. Let me put a banner. Is Kexel a manufacturer or just white labeling? I cannot say. Multiple little niche filament company. Many filament manufacturers now also have printers, oftentimes not very good ones, or ones that they bought from OEM manufacturers, but they don't want to miss that market. I would say a cobbler should stick to his last, but some now do both without full dedication. Yeah. I mean, for me, Prusa is doing pretty well to being able to have both printer manufacturing, R&D in the hardware, R&D in the polymer. I think they are doing pretty well because it's definitely not easy. I think it will be hard for them to be the best in one of it by dividing the resources, but still, I think they are doing very well. That's just my opinion. I think it will be hard for them to excel, be the best. Excelling meaning compared to competitors, be the best in one of the industry, filament manufacturing or printer manufacturing. But that doesn't mean they cannot do it, right? I just think it's challenging. Hey, Edge of 3D. Edge of 3D, for example, is going to ERRF, and will have his own booth, if I remember well. I mean, like everyone's stuff, the filament is fine, but the printer is not. Okay, that means 99% of the filament problem come from 4 factories in China. Okay, so the last topic. Can I put this a bit lower? Yeah, there you go. The last topic is I want to close the calibration topic. I want, the print. We've never closed any. Let me save this. We've never closed any a print buster topic, and today I want to change that. So we have. Yes, we will be there at our booth and printing Polymaker. Awesome, Edge of 3D. That's going to be great. I think this ERRF. I have a good feeling about this ERRF. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, Printbuster flow calibration. So recently the flow calibration went a little bit to something else. Went to the Cura VS Super Slicer model. But I think we'll have to we have to drive that discussion to something else, because I think it's something else. I think it's more about the slicer calculation, and I think that's a great topic. I think we should have maybe it's slicer. We have the slicer channel, but how slicers are slicing stuff. I think that's a very interesting topic. But flow calibration was just about how to calibrate your printer so that it extrude the right amount of filament. That was the question for flow calibration. And I want to answer the question today. And if 99% of you agree with that conclusion, then I will write down that conclusion properly and I will close that topic. Okay, so that's my goal for the next 1 hour. 3D printers and filament makers is like car companies and gas company. 2 different completely different technology, but the same customers. Yeah. We do share. I mean, we do overlap a lot, right? There no much Creality machines anymore. Really? There is no much Creality machine anymore? Okay. Well, I still see a lot. Hey, I just realized I forgot to change my T-shirt. I forgot to change my T-shirt. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Ta-da! I forgot to change. Why you didn't tell me? That's the first time I do a stream with another T-shirt than my Polymaker Live T-shirt. That's the first. Closing the topic. Let me start talking of it tomorrow then. No, my printer. Oh, you don't have much Creality machine anymore? Okay. I've mod them so much. You have a lot of print. Freaking U5. Yeah, we do have a lot of prints around here. Okay, so let me PPT time. Where is my PPT? Okay, let me bring my PPT. PPT time. PPT time. Okay, let's go there. PPT time. You think I can sit down? My legs start to be a bit tired. Can I sit down there? Maybe I put like this. Can I sit down? Is that good? Let me check. If I sit down like this, yeah, it's not bad. I look a little bit. I look small. It's like I look a bit small, but it's okay. So let me share again. Okay, so the idea is how to calibrate your printer flow. Okay, so that's the question. Why you guys? What does raffle mean? Builders Mark, Ben, raffle. Lamy Myth for life. Bang. What does raffle mean? Raffle. A raffle is a gambling competition in which people obtain numbered tickets, each of which has the chance of winning a prize. Like a giveaway or something? Okay. Oh, I think it's a Twitch command where you can participate to some game or something. No. There's no game in the Polymaker Twitch. Are you kidding me? There's no drop. There's no raffle. There's nothing. We are here to learn. This is school. Do we play at school? No, we don't. We don't play. We don't play at school. No phone. Are you guys on your phone? What? No phone. No talking to your neighbors. Nothing. Yeah, Polymaker stream is serious business. Exactly. There's no drop. There's no raffle. There's no this kind of thing. Okay. How to calibrate your printer flow? So there is two things, right? I'm watching this stream on my phone. So there is the E-step, and there is the flow, which is also called extrusion multiplier, and what else? Extrusion multiplier. Yeah, that's it, right? Well, is there some other fancy slicer name for the flow? So you have these two things that allow you to calibrate your flow, right? Either the E-step, either the flow. I put you on mute quite a bit. Okay, so the discussion was how to calibrate your printer flow. What do you need to do with the E-step, and what do you need to do with your flow? The conclusion that we had so far, that we can polish a little bit, was, or at least on my side, was the E-step. You need to take the E-step. E-step is based on the gear, or like the hardware only. But we're gonna come back to that, because there is one challenge which I'm going to mention. E-step is based on the hardware only, which means the only thing you need to know is the diameter of the gear. Okay, so the factor is the diameter of the gear. So which means if you have a gear, okay, so let's put a nice little gear. This gear looks nice, so let's put that gear. So if you have a gear, then you take the dimension of the gear. Okay, so you take that dimension, and what was the Ender 3 or the Ender the usual dimension? The usual dimension is 11 millimeter, 11 or 14. 93? No, it shouldn't be 93. No, it should be 11 or 14. I don't remember. Anyway, let's just take 11 as an example. So you take your gear. I thought you were asking for the step value. Oh, no, like the diameter of the gear. I think it was 11 or something. So anyway, you take that, and then so you calculate. So the circumference. Is that how you say? So the circumference is 2 pi r, right? Correct. So that means the circumference is 2 times, let's say, 3.14 times 11 divided by 2, right? Something like this. And then that means it's equal to. Well, can I copy paste that on Google? Can I copy paste that on Google? Is equal this, right? Is that correct? Let me know. I'm doing math live, so I may do some mistake. So it means for each turn, you have 34.54 theoretical amount of filament that is pushed in. Nope. I want to say it looks 14. Okay, so yeah, it's either 11, either 14, I think. I'm sitting at 1, nope, 11. Oh, it is 11? Okay. 3K Nufia, thank you for liking our colors. I measured. Okay, great. Then 11 it is. DIY of things. Thank you for joining. Robert, thank you for being awesome. So that means for each turn, you push 34.54 millimeter of theoretical filament. Okay. So that means your E steps equal the E step equal. So the E step is what is the E step? Is how many turn to extrude 1 millimeter of filament, right? Is that the E step? Let me know if I'm wrong. But if the E step is defined by so how many turns to push 1 millimeter of filament. If this is the case, then it's equal. Wait. Is that the real? What is the E step already? I forgot. Let me check flow calibration. Let me check. The average, the E step as the number of steps it takes to extrude 1 millimeter of 1.35 millimeter filament. Okay. The average diameter, therefore the E step is, oh yeah, the number of steps, sorry. The number of steps to extrude 1 millimeter of filament. So let's say we have a motor that do 200 steps. Okay, so this is a 200 step motor. So that means for each step, so each step it's doing 200. It's doing 34.54 divided by 200 step, right? So for each step, well, basically, I mean, we can do it easier. We can do 200 steps divided by this, and then that's the E step, right? So the E step is 200 divided by 34.54. So the E step is 5.79. Okay, is it this 5.75? Yeah. So 5% steps per millimeter of filament. Okay, so that was the theoretical idea behind this. But we're gonna come back to this. There is something wrong about doing this. Okay, to do your E step, there is something wrong. But we're gonna come back to this. Step per millimeter should be 0.04. Really? Way off. Yeah, I think it should be. I mean, 0.04. I think that doesn't extrude that much filament. I think. Hey, Osito Craft, how are you? I'm printing with silk chrome right now. Is that coming silky shiny? Is that coming out silky shiny? Okay, anyway, so that was the idea. And then once you have calibrated your E step, right? That's one step. Yeah, one step is 0.04. Yeah, so you have to extrude, well, even one step multiplied by 5. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Kenneth, thank you for being awesome. So after that, you have to extrude your flow, which means there will be a lot of factors that once you put the filament. So once you put the filament, let me put some filament there. We're gonna put this. Once you put some filament inside near the gear, once you put a hot end, do I have a nice hot end here? Yeah, I have a nice hot end here. Once you put a hot end there, okay, does that look like a hot end? Does that look like a hot end? Maybe like this. Once you put a hot end, and then so this is filament. So obviously it's going to be in this color. Sorry, it's going to be in this color. So once you put what the filament, the hot end, and then some friction from the Bowden tube. Okay, we're going to put a Bowden tube in there as well. We're going to put that Bowden tube here, and then a Bowden tube here. Most likely the Bowden tube is here and here. Okay, so that's our Bowden tube. So the Bowden tube creates friction. Come on, can you be bigger? Okay, so you have nozzle, shape, temperature, nozzle shape, temperature. Then you have the Bowden tube. Then you have Bowden tube, the PTFE, whatever is in between. You have the filament properties. So all of this is going to affect the fact that once you do 5.8 steps, you're not going to extrude 1 millimeter of filament because of all of this, basically. Okay. Because of all of these main factors. Let me know if I forget any factors, but that should be most of the factors. So what you do, for me, what I would do is I would calibrate the slicer flow. And how to calibrate the slicer flow? I would do the CNC kitchen test. I don't know how to call it, but basically CNC kitchen test. And that test will basically do it will so you will basically have a graph. Okay, so you will have a graph like this, and then you will have a graph like this of and that's a quick test, right? That's a quick test. Let me put that bigger, and let me put like in black. And then in that graph, you're going to know a couple of points. Okay, so let me put some point there. So you're going to have I don't know. Here is the I think the flow that you request at a certain temperature. So the temperature is set temperature. And let me remember. So basically, you're going to have something like let me think. The flow. I don't remember how you put that already. So the flow you ask compared to the flow you get at different flow, right? So the theoretical flow is going to increase one by one. And then what is on this axis? So this is the flow you asked. What is on this axis? I forgot. Actual discharge. Wait, I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, maybe it's not this way. Maybe it's more of a table. It's more of a table, and then in that table you're going to have the flow, the required flow that is asked by the G code, and then the actual flow. Okay, and then so for example, you're gonna have so this is going to be in millimeter cube per second. Okay, and then and this is the actual flow. Oh, you know what? No, this millimeter cube. millimeter cube. And then, for example, at a certain temperature, so you do this test at, let's say you do it at 210, okay, 210 degree, 210 degrees C, and then the required flow might be 3 millimeter cube, and then you get 2.9, and then hey, good night, happy printing, everyone. Jaria. So you need to extrude a certain amount at a certain flow. Yeah, there you go. Required amount at a certain flow. Sorry, I'm mixing things a bit, but required amount at a certain flow. So you required you're required to extrude. Hi Marcel, how are you? Thank you for being awesome. You required 3 millimeter cube at a different flow. Okay, 3 millimeter cube at 10 millimeter cube per second, blah blah, and then the same at 15 millimeter per second. So you require the same amount at a different flow. Should have prepared this. Okay, and then okay, let's go to 30. It's just some random numbers, right? And then it's 2.9, no problem. 2.8 maybe, 2.8, and then suddenly here is 2. Okay, 2 millimeter cube. So, and that's 210. So here, once you do this, you're going to realize, okay, out of what I request, I have slightly lower than what I request. And at some point, I really have much below, much lower from what I request. And there is at some point where you will have, so if I insert this, at some point, if you go at 35, you will have a point where you basically have nothing that come out. It's just maybe you have 0.5 millimeter cube, even though you have asked 3 millimeter cube, and that's your extruder is keeping blah blah. Okay, so at 210, the maximum is around between 25 millimeter cube to 30 millimeter cube flow. Okay, so from that, what you're going to define is two things, and this is theoretically what you should do here. Theoretically, what you should do is on the right. This is your slicer flow, and theoretically, what you should do here is the slicer flow when you are printing at this rate should be 3 divided by 2.9. Okay, right? 3 divided by 2.9. So which is 1.03. Okay, so your flow in the slicer, in order to have a perfect print according to a print that the slicer has asked, then the slicer flow should be 1.03. Okay, so the extrusion multiplier or the flow should be 103% overall. And then you continue that. Okay, 0.4 here it should be 3 divided by 2.8, so it should be 1.07, and then 1.07. And at some point you cannot compensate. At some point you won't be able to compensate the flow anymore. So here, even if you put 200% flow, then you reach the maximum. So at some point, this is just in the slicer is the maximum flow. Okay, so that's the maximum flow of your slicer. In the slicer, there will be a setting that says maximum flow. Okay, so the red, you can forget about it. So ideally is like this. Ideally, for each material, temperature, and flow, you will have a certain flow, okay, or a certain extrusion multiplier in order to calibrate your printer. However, on slicer at the moment, you don't have access to flow per extrusion multiplier per flow rate, right? You only have access to extrusion multiplier or flow per feature, for example, infill or outer shell, inner shell, or blah blah. But the good thing is you also have access to the speed of outer shell, inner shell, etc. And usually that's the speed that the nozzle is going to be. So you can kind of associate the flow, the extrusion multiplier with a feature, let's say outer shell, depending on that feature printing speed. But again, when you're printing, it's not going all the way. It's the flow is not constant, right? It's going to increase, decrease, etc., etc. So, well, actually, no. Actually, no. You can do it because even though, let me think. Yeah, maybe that's a question for you guys. How many can the slicer do that? If you go from point A to point B, if you go from point A to point B, okay, and then you need to extrude 3 millimeter cube. Okay, so the command of the G code is going to be go from here, point A to point B, okay, and you need to extrude 3 millimeter cube. But how is that? And then you need to go at a speed of 60 millimeter per second. Okay, so that's the G code command. It doesn't give any other command. So how do you go from here to here? From my understanding, if this is the speed, and if this is the XY position, okay, so this is the position between A and B. So the speed is going to go like this. The speed is going to increase, right? Increase to a certain point. So that's my speed, okay? My speed is going to increase, stay at the max speed, and then decrease here to there. And then what we define here is this is the G code speed, okay, the G code speed, so which is 60 millimeter per second, right? It's the max speed basically. And then the angle here. So if we go, do I have a half circle somewhere? Yeah, here. So if you take the angle there, this angle there, okay, this angle there. Let me make it a bit. Oh, sorry. Let me make it a bit bigger here. So the angle there, here is the acceleration, right? This is the acceleration, is the angle at which it will increase. And then this here is the jerk, right? Here is the jerk, whatever it is, 5,000 millimeters, something like this. Okay, so it's gonna go something like this. Okay, close enough. Now the question is, how about the extrusion flow? How does that evolve? Is that just like this? And then basically the flow is a constant. So constant flow. And then it's at so you need 3 millimeter cube. So you just make sure that you have a flow. So you calculate the flow depending on the distance, and then and then you have the 3 millimeter cube. So in total, the area that you have here, if this is the flow rate, the area you have here. So let's put that in transparent a bit. Okay, so the area you have below is equal 3 millimeter cube. Okay, the area, because this is the flow rate. So if you integrate
So is that integrate in English? So the derivative and the opposite is integrate, right? So if you integrate the flow rate, then you should have 3 millimeter cube. Is that how it works? Because if this is how it works, then we can notice that as the speed here will be slower, then it's going to extrude more material here, and then the right amount of material, and then more material here, or something like this. Like how do they calculate? Actually, let me think. So maybe it's not. Let me think. If it's depending on the position. Well, let me refresh my mind a little bit by reading the chat. Super Slicer has both filament flow and max volumetric flow rate, which will reduce speed from what you requested in the slicer to keep the flow under level. Yeah, Zenbender. I think more than Super Slicer. I think most of the slicer now has the maximum flow value, which basically will be this maximum flow here. My Revo can do 15 millimeter cube, but if I'm doing 300 millimeter per second with a 0.4 nozzle, I exceed that. So it will slow down until it's less than 50 millimeter cube. Yeah. I've been using max volumetric speed for each filament in place of adjusting speed setting with some exception depending on the result. Yeah. There is pressure advance and linear advance depend on the firmware. Yeah. I just don't remember how they work. Let me think. So how do they calculate the flow? Like how does he know the speed at which to extrude the material? So if you accelerate here, so like during this time, then the flow should be constant, right? So let me remove this. So theoretically, the flow is constant from here to here. But does it also, is it also like this? Like, is the flow rate slowly increasing and then at the end slowly decreasing? You get what I mean? Is that how the flow works? Is that just copy pasting the speed, the speed curve? Typically, extrusion is proportional to the speed. Pressure advance is much more complicated. Yeah. Okay. So extrusion is okay. So theoretically, the flow rate should be something like this, right? So it will follow. I would assume the flow would compensate for the acceleration and the slowdown. Okay. So that means theoretically it's doing like this. And how can we check this? Because if you check the G code is only going to tell you G1, X30, Y30, E45. Okay, it's only going to give you this. What is happening in between? How do we know? Thank you for being awesome, Matt German. Are you guys entering from both Twitch and YouTube to have more chance? Anyway, so how do we know? Because this we only know is going to go to X30, Y30 from wherever it is now, and it's going to extrude a certain amount. That's the only thing we know. In between, we don't know. There are acceleration setting in the slicer for your extruder also, not only for X, Y, and Z. Yeah. I mean, I know there is some some constant, right? Like acceleration, jerks, etc. But how do they use this content? Like where is there any link where we can check the what the firmware is doing with this information? What is next? What's the calculation? How does he move in reality? The adjustment algorithm for acceleration is likely embedded in the firmware and not the G code. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Anyway, maybe we can talk about this in another stream. So the idea was this. The idea was theoretically you have to adjust your flow per material, per system, like your nozzle, your hot end, your Bowden tube, etc., per temperature, and per, let me record that. You need to change per nozzle, nozzle shape, Bowden tube, blah, blah. Basically the whole hardware system, per printer, etc., per temperature, per filament, and per flow, per slicer setting, let's say per flow rate. Okay, theoretically, each extrusion multiplier needs to be set per these 4 factors. Okay, the problem is it's impossible. It's impossible to do that. So what do you do? What do you do is you do this test, and then you just do an average. You just do an average after finishing this test. You just calculate all your extrusion multiplier, and then you just do an average. So for example, here, I don't know, I would do, depending on what's the flow rate I use the most, then I would just do somewhere around 1.04, for example, and that's gonna be my extrusion multiplier for everything. Okay, so that's how I would calibrate a printer. Okay, now there is an issue. What is the issue for you? Like, this is my conclusion. I mean, my pre-conclusion on how you should calibrate your printer in terms of flow, how you should calibrate your flow. But there is one flow, I mean, one FLAW. There is one flow to this way of calibrating. What do you guys think? Or maybe there is some other that I haven't noticed, but what do you think about this way of calibrating? If the idea is to have ideal calibration, right? We're not talking about, but this calibration takes a lot of time, you better do that, or you better do this. We are just talking about the ideal calibration. And then we're going to talk about what can we skip, because it's so negligible that you can just skip. So what do you think are the issue with this calibration? I haven't seen any example of that calculation though. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, yeah. We can do some research. I will keep that for another stream, and then we can check how they do this. I think it would be interesting. It would be interesting to learn about this. Nothing. So this calibration. So this is the conclusion. You're yawning. Yeah. I know. I'm not tired. Is my brain that is working too much, well, which means I'm tired. So what is that? Is that the conclusion of the flow calibration? Well, it's been more than 2 hours already. Maybe you guys brain are not working anymore, because it's what? It's what time is it for you? Los Angeles, 8 p.m. Oh, 8 p.m. is okay. 8 p.m. the brain is still working, right? But the East Coast is 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's 11 p.m. So maybe the East Coast, for the people in the East Coast, don't worry. No need to use your brain. For the people in the Pacific, in the West Coast, I need your brain. I'm going to casino now. I need people to challenge this way of calibrating, because I see one flow. But if you don't see anything, then I will just conclude with this one. No time for sleep. Hey, Robert, how are you? I'm almost working brain. Sorry, barely here. No worries. It's a bit late on Central Time. Yeah. It's too late to do this kind of math. Maybe I should keep this for the weekend. Creative Bear. I look at each step as a baseline for the machine. If I change the nozzle and hot end, then redo each step, but generally never adjust each step. I adjust flow based on the filament I'm using, which I do before doing a temperature test. Okay, so it means you agree, right? Is that the conclusion? So that's it. Michael, thank you for being awesome. Corcon, thank you for being awesome. Michael, thank you. Michael V and Michael W, thank you both for being awesome. One from Twitch, one from YouTube. Flow is that slicer are not set for that way of calculating it. Flow is that slicer are not set for that way of calculating it. Really? How do they calculate the flow then? The flow should be this way. If you request 3 millimeter cube and you only have 2.9, if you put, let me check. If you request 3 millimeter cube, right, and you only have 2.9, and you change the flow to 1.03, it means the G code is not going to ask 3 millimeter cube, is going to ask 3.09. And if he asks 3.09, then you are going to have, in reality, you are going to have 3 millimeter cube. Right? Or am I doing my math wrong? 1.03, and then you ask for more. Oh, maybe no, maybe I should not do this. Let me think. 3 millimeter cube at 10 millimeter cube per second. Wait. Maybe 2.9. 3 divided by 2.9. 1.3. Oh, no. Maybe I did that wrong. Maybe I need to do. Wait. So you ask for 3, you get 2.9. So what do you need to ask? Yeah. So I mean, it's. Wait. Maybe my brain is getting tired also. It should be this, right? So if we ask for 3 and we get 2.9, what do we need to ask for in order to get 3? You need to ask for this times this divided by this, right? So you need to ask for this. And in order to ask for this, then you have increased by 1.04. Yeah, so yeah, that's correct. 1.03, yeah. So it means you have to increase your flow by 1.03 in order to have, in reality, the requested flow. Yeah, should be good. Chewy, 110% E-step, no calculator, I'm ready for. That is basically how Super Slicer is calculating, I think. Yeah, I think, but all the slicers should be this way. All the slicer should take the result of the calculation, like what is the required flow, and at the end, they multiply by the extrusion multiplier before sending it to the G code. When you do the calculation for flow from the drop-down menu. Fat boy must be getting close to baby time. Oh, really? You're going to have a baby soon? Fat boy? That's going to be awesome. You're ready for it. Yeah. I had my first daughter 5 months ago. So I can understand your excitement. Okay, so yeah, so I think it's correct. So no, there is nothing. Okay, so I will tell you what. So anyway, this is the conclusion. If nobody has issue with it, but I will tell you what is the flow of this one. What is the problem of this one? The problem of this one is retraction and tool change. So anything that is retraction and tool change, which is also retraction. So why retraction is a problem? Because retraction is not going to take into account the flow, and that's what I want to check. That's what I want to check. That's the part I don't know. So we will have to dive into a G code in order to understand whether the retraction takes into account the flow or not. If it doesn't take into account the flow, the extrusion multiplier, okay? If it doesn't take into account the extrusion multiplier, then you are going to ask the printer to retract 2 millimeter, but it's not actually going to retract 2 millimeter because you have done the E step without any printer system and without any filament. So it's going to most likely retract less than 2 millimeter. Does that make sense? Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's too late. So yeah, so we will have to check. I think I will stop there because we're diving deep into this and it's getting late. So maybe I will continue that on this weekend. Maybe I'll continue this weekend. So this weekend, the goal of this weekend is we are going to check if retraction takes into account extrusion multiplier. Okay, so we're just gonna export some G code, and then we're gonna see how we're gonna analyze the G code, and depending on the result, we're gonna rediscuss this conclusion. And if we all agree, then I will close. So finally, we won't close today, but hopefully we'll close this weekend. Okay, and then I will write this down properly, and then we'll close. We'll finally close that thing. Okay, awesome. Ooh. So that concludes our live stream for today. So let me put that a bit up now. So in conclusion, we have our PolyCoin winner, which is this one that we decided at the beginning of the stream. We then talked a little bit about ERRF, and we noticed we had 15 filament manufacturer or filament brand that is going to be at ERRF, and only 5 printer company that will be at ERRF, and even less of the rest. So that's what we noticed. And finally, we talked about how to calibrate your printer. We went a little bit deep, but we haven't reached an actual conclusion, but hopefully what I explained makes sense. And we're going to continue and hopefully conclude that topic this weekend. Okay? Is PLA recyclable? Yes, everything is recyclable. I think the main question is, can our industry of today is able to recycle PLA or not? Which the answer is no, it cannot. We don't have enough infrastructure to recycle PLA. But in theory, anything is recyclable if you have the technology. Do I get to wear one of those shirts at ERRF? Let's see if I can have some merch, but I don't think I will have some merch at ERRF. Our relationship recyclable. Biocompost and grind them, remelt, reduce, reuse, recycle. Recycle is the last one listed for a reason. Yeah. Reduce is the best. That's why our Polytera PLA use less PLA inside, because we reduce the amount of PLA. So we reduce the amount of bioplastic that we put in our Polytera PLA. Reuse and recycle, yeah. Okay, so giveaway time. 55 viewers, 61 entries, so I guess everyone is there, and most likely I lost some people when I started to do the calculation. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna draw in 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Draw. Today's winner is. It's been two streams that we were really getting deep into the science, right? So I hope I'm not losing too much audience. going so deep into all of this, because now I'm basically every stream I'm going there. Congratulations to Michael the 5, Michael the Great, Michael the 5, Michael number 5. Yeah, he's here. Congratulations, Michael. You are on YouTube, so you don't have access to the contacts. So, if you are on YouTube, if you go in the description, you should have access to the Discord link, so you can contact me on Discord. Or if you don't have Discord, I will post my email. Why are you on YouTube? Why aren't you on Twitch? Then I can use my command, but I don't have any commands on YouTube. Just kidding. Thank you, Michael, for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the science and the mathematic 1 hour multiplication and division. Yeah, I'm dual streaming today. Okay, great. So for the people on Twitch, there is more fun coming. Let's check. So who is like? Oh, I've never raided a DJ. So if you guys want to start your night or to fall asleep with nice music, I've never raided a DJ. Maybe let's go there. We have some nice music going on. Let's party. After using our brain so much, we're gonna enjoy a little bit of nice music. So come with me to Kobilax. Let's enjoy the music. I will be there. Actually, I will be working. I will be working with the music in the background. Let's enjoy. Thank you so much again, everyone, for joining, and I hope you have fun. Sorry, YouTube, I cannot bring you to this party. If you want, you can come on Twitch. You can join on Twitch, and then you will be able to enjoy the nice DJ song from Kobilax. So have a good night, everyone. For people in the America part of the world, good morning for Europe, and for Asia, have a good day like me. So thank you, and don't forget to stay awesome, everyone.